fucking shove shit up in their vagina to try to clean it and stuff. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to put soap in your vagina. Not a lot of people know that. And I watched this video today where someone was like aggressively washing their pussy all the fucking time. And she started secreting this white stuff out of her vagina.
Oh, no.
And it's because your body cleans itself. Your vagina does its own cleaning. It's supposed to...
Well, you can even, like, take a bath and, like, push the water in and out. Like...
Exactly. It's supposed to take... And if you do that, I mean, preferably do it in, like, a salt bath or whatever. Just be easy on your vagina because this girl, and it was so fucked up because one of her boyfriends, her ex-boyfriend, made her feel so self-conscious about it that he was like, it smells different down there. And whether or not it was a bad smell or a smell at all, or he just was sensitive to the smell that she particularly had from her hormones, probably didn't stink.
Ooh.
And so she thought it smelled. So then for 3 years, she aggressively washed her pussy twice a day and would scrub inside and out and was doing all this shit. So...
Can't be... Well, you have a microbiome, too,
and then you can get, like, bacterial... Vaginal bacterial? Is it BV or VB? I don't even know fucking half the words that are terminology that go in my vagina.
It's like yeast infections and shit.
So she had this secretion. She was like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but this gynecologist was doing free exams and basically told her, like, look, you don't have to be washing your vagina that much. If you do want to wash, sure, rinse every day, but do not put anything up there. And your vagina is self-cleaning. It does its own thing. That's why it releases fluids randomly, and that's why things happen with it randomly. It's because it's trying to clean something out. And there's also, I'm a very big, don't shave off all your hair down there, because the hair's there for a reason. It's supposed to keep shit out. And so I have a little bit of a bush. I got a baby bush, you know?
Yeah, hair actually wicks away moisture.
Yeah, so, and I like my little baby bush. And it protects me, and it makes me feel better. It's like got a little baby afro in my pants. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing. If you got a stinky pussy, it's probably because you left a load in there.
Ew.
You know what I mean?
Like a, what do you mean?
Like a load. Like
a shit?
Sperm.
Shit. I was
what,
like, that's not the same
vagina?
hole. I didn't know what you knew. I'm like, no, that's
we all know different. You shit out of that hole. No. What the fuck?
Don't spread fake news.
They shit out of their pussies. Everyone knows this. China.
All I'm saying is that reproductive health... Planned Parenthood isn't just for fucking abortions. Just let's be clear about that, for one.
Yeah.
2, it's to help women have the knowledge and prevent pregnancy and to prevent STDs that can kill you if they go untreated.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of different fucking things that it's for, not just because they want to kill a bunch of babies because people keep getting accidentally pregnant.
Yeah, who was it? Al Capone died from syphilis, right?
Yes. I mean,
syphilis?
There's something like that. But... Either way, so when I thought about it the other night, when I take out my Diva cup, I'm usually in the shower, or I empty it before I get in the shower, and then I clean it with my Dr. Bronner soap, and then I shove it back in while I'm in the shower. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take your Diva cup, and you're supposed to stick it, like fold it, because it's silicone, and so you fold it, and you put it in there, and then you're supposed to get your finger, this little finger. I don't know if my finger's shorter than all the other women out there, but this finger is supposed to shove in my vagina and make a seal by putting my finger in my vagina and going around the Diva cup. So you're supposed to create a seal in your vagina, and you'll feel it kind of like expand in there and then settle. And it's perfect, and you know when it's in there and you know when it's not. And so my thing is, though, is how many of these women just dump it out in the toilet and then stick it back in and, like, twirl it around in there?
So wait, is the cup supposed to go, like, does stuff go into the cup, or is it, like, a funnel that goes in reverse.
No, it goes into the cup. So the funnel, it's...
See, you're using it wrong. I'm just kidding.
And so...
Mansplaining.
So you have this little cup in there. It sits at the lower bottom part of your cervix, and it fucking collects the blood. And then I also, if I take it out in the shower, especially like the third day when there's really not a lot in there, it's just like random little bits and pieces, I'll pull it out in the shower. But I realize like maybe women are really like more gentle about it. I just kind of like pull it out. Like it's just like,
it splatters on the ceiling and stuff.
No,
like,
it doesn't.
Like I could hear it in there. It's like, why? What is going on in there? And then I'm like, oh, the shower's not even on yet. And then you turn on the shower. And I'm like, oh God.
It's literally, it's not my favorite thing. I do feel better about the whole, not flushing my tampons down the toilet because I was that type of person to do that.
Okay, killing crocodiles.
But because one, like how fucked up our sewers can't handle having tampons flushed down it. What is the point?
No, they can't handle
it. Why are we not in a time where I don't have to put my fucking tampon in a trash can next to my toilet?
Because tampons were invented by women, not men.
All I'm saying is that I think I might just be a little bit more aggressive with it, Like I just
okay.
tear that cherry out, Just fucking, and then then I wash it. But I wonder how many women just like shove it back in there without washing it and like cleaning it,
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't either. So, but I'm learning more about my vagina, and I think all women
for a whole week
should start reading more about their vagina and learning about vaginas, and that everyone's is different. Everyone has a different smell. Obviously, you got a fishy smell, you got a stinky ass pussy. Definitely, look into it.
Yeah, smells are bad.
But there's hormonal smells.
Yeah, absolutely.
That 100% are linked to your diet, or it's the same. Like there's fluids and gas coming out of your fucking asshole. It's the same. It's literally.
Speaking of that,
like when you have. When a smell is bad.
When people say WAP or wet ass pussy, what comes to mind is the sweat from the ass getting to the pussy.
That's what comes to you.
That's the first thing I think about. Is a wet ass into the pussy. Like wet ass dripping into the pussy. And that's gross.
I like that that's what you think of. But it's legit.
I was trying to think of a different way to say wet ass pussy. Extremely moisturized vagina.
Yeah.
Extra moist.
I don't like any of these words that you're using. I prefer wet ass pussy.
Extremely saturated.
Saturated poonan.
Uvula.
Oh my God. But yeah, so it's wild to me that men think that they can decide what happens to our fucking reproductive system.
If fucking AOC was out there and was like, here's the thing,
if
all men need to be circumcised, we'd be like, what the fuck did you just say, you brown bitch?
Lid. Like there would be this whole entire it would be anarchy.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
There is nothing about my vagina is anyone else's fucking issue except my own. And I don't even know enough about my own vagina. I've been walking around with this thing for it'll be 31 years tomorrow that I've had this fucking pussy.
Didn't realize it had an accent.
I don't even know half the shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, I should learn more about myself. Not enough women look at themselves with a mirror. I started doing that probably 3 years ago. Again, turning 31 tomorrow.
That's crazy to me.
That's insane.
First thing I did.
I mean, I looked at it when I was younger.
Yeah.
But that was like, okay, that's what it looks like. And then now I probably examine my vagina at least once a week. I just look at it.
Yeah.
And it's not even like, sometimes it's a sexual thing. Sometimes I turn myself on. But other times I look at it and I'm just like, you there? You're looking good. You look good. You might need a little trim. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's this spot? That looks weird. Oh, that's hair? That's cool.
I think
that's toilet paper?
From the time I was 11, at least once a month, I'm looking at my chode undercarriage area in the mirror. I want to see what's going on. I want to look at it.
Always.
Like, whoa, that's what it looks like. Yep, still looks that way.
You should.
Whoa, there's more hair than it was before. That's weird.
I look underneath my boobies. I like to see what's under there. You know? I want to make sure there's no weird lines or things building up that I don't know about. I don't know. There's things. Your body just fucking secretes things all the time.
Keep a count, keep a count of my testicles. 1, 2, and 3. We're good. I got them all.
Yeah. Why do you have 3?
That's how it is. I don't know.
Marty has cancer in his testicles.
No, usually cancer in testicles is a lump on the nutule.
The nutule.
That's the medical term.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
That's pretty crazy. And I do feel like there used to be, because I've been friends with girls my whole life, and these conversations come up and men get squeamish and go, ugh, gross. Because, I mean, it's weird. It's never not weird, but
like men talk about their penises all the time.
I'm always talking about my cock.
I mean, you guys constantly like grab your junk and itch it in public. You guys do all this weird shit to your fucking junk in public all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like this weird tick that all men do. And I'm like, you don't see me reaching down in my pants, like trying to adjust
No, but
things.
my point is it's become more socially acceptable now.
Yeah.
Like if women mention
it's true.
in a mixed sex crowd, it's not frowned upon.
Yeah.
There might be some guys still going, what the fuck? What?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's something that should be talked about.
Yeah, and I think that's really healthy. Because before, if it was in like, okay, you're cool.
Yeah.
But, okay, so this, when, periods, and you're like, what? Oh my God. And you guys share your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a closed door thing. And now you can speak about it openly without shame or any weird like.
Well, and I think that was another thing that came up recently too, is that when kids are being taught of their private parts, a lot of parents will make different names for what their parts are. Here's the thing. It's a vagina, it's a penis, it's balls, testicles, clitoris. Say it what it is, because if you have your kid that goes up to a teacher, I've seen that meme go around quite a few times, where a teacher didn't know what the fuck a little girl was talking about when she said her uncle did this, and the way it sounded seemed very innocent and just like, oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, uncle was playing with Juji or whatever.
Yeah, like whatever. Like maybe that's a pet. I don't know. But it's a vagina. It's a penis. You want to know why all your kids are so fucking confused on what gender they are? It's because they don't know what to fucking call their parts.
Whoa.
Like, let's be honest. If you go your whole life being ashamed of what's in your pants, you are going to have a stigmatism to it. You are going to look at it differently. You're not going to look at it as something that you should be proud of.
Yeah.
And you should. And every woman's vagina is different. No one looks like those fucking porn stars where it's all tight and fucking cinched up and shit like that. No, your lips are all uneven. Shit's weird. It doesn't always look beautiful. When you get done having sex, everything's a little looser. It's just like, let it be what it is.
Yeah.
That's my asshole. That's my fucking uterus. That's my vagina.
Uterus just hanging out.
Just the uterus is out, It's just an external uterus.
Excuterus.
Excuterus. Oh, that sounds like a Harry Potter trick. Excuterus maximus. Your clitoris is something that you should look at. Your lips are something you should look at.
Yeah.
Same with your penis.
Check it out.
I just like all these people.
Yeah.
All their problems.
Well, and a lot of it stems from, religious stuff of not, feeling like it's wrong to touch yourself, even in a non-pleasurable way.
Yeah, and kittens don't die when you masturbate. That's a lie, too.
That's a lie.
Jesus freaks sell you.
They die.
Just kidding. They're not Jesus freaks. But there used to be posters that would go around that were like, every time you masturbate, God kills a kitten or something like that. It was like some fucked up thing.
No, kittens die when you give commies homes, okay?
So yeah, so that was my educational piece.
That was Vagina Hour with Amanda.
I'm going to learn more about my vagina, and you guys are going to go on this path with me. We're going to go on this journey together.